Recent statistics show that 90% of men are now avoiding dating and marriage. This is a massive number of people, a massive number of men who are now actively choosing to avoid dating, to avoid relationships, to stay away from these things, to say, hey, you know what? We're going to focus on ourselves and our own happiness. Today's video comes from the China Unvarnished channel. Their channel will be linked in the description so that you can go check them out and support them. Watch to the end of the video to fully understand the implications of men walking away from society, choosing to focus on themselves and not on women, and how that's going to affect everyone going forward. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
今年33岁，未婚未育，最近收到的恶评实在是太多了。
I was born in 1991, and I'm already 33 years old this year. I'm single and don't have any children. Recently, I've been receiving a lot of hateful comments, and honestly, it's making me speechless. There are so many, it's hard to bear. Some people even told me to go home and look in the mirror to see how ugly I am. To be honest, I think these people should go look in the mirror first. Don't you have mirrors at home? It's not just your level that's low. Your eyesight is bad too. Many men have told me to lower my standards and not be too picky about a partner. I just want to ask you, I have a car, a house, savings, and a career. I'm asking for a man who's a match for me, someone with equal strength. Is that really too much to ask? I don't think my demands are too high. It's actually these men who are too weak. And some people say I'm ugly, which really shocked me. With my beautiful appearance, if you walked beside me in real life, you wouldn't even have the courage to greet me. Well, these men can only say things online to vent their frustrations. They talk about how we women are too old, ugly, and infertile. I just want to ask, how do these low-level comments hurt me? Their attacks are so weak that all they do is make us women think they're more childish and boring. Many of my female friends have advised me not to get too worked up over these men's criticisms. But after thinking it over, I realized I can't tolerate this anymore. If I back down, they'll take advantage of me even more. Tolerating it will just make me feel worse, and it's even affecting my health. So, I've decided to fight back against these critics. I can't take it anymore.
我现在35岁，没有结婚，没有房，没工作。
You see, guys, here's the thing. A lot of these individuals are living in a state of delusion. They are choosing to believe that they are still fertile, that they can still have lots of children, that they are more beautiful than they actually are. This is one of the biggest problems. For example, I saw a video. I actually showed you a video where a woman was talking about the fact of how hard it is to be with a beautiful woman, because when you're with a beautiful woman, you're basically fighting to protect her, and it's just more difficult. Here's the problem. It's at the point now where women who are really fives, sixes, threes, and fours believe that they are tens. The woman that was talking just a moment ago, she is not a 10. She is not a 7. She is not really even a 6. She was wearing a lot of makeup. I would argue 3 or 4. If I was gonna, if they remove the makeup, I would say 3 or 4. But they believe they are a 10. So it's beyond insane today. Think about this very carefully. If you went back 100 years ago, you would have a beautiful wife who was fit, feminine, and friendly. So you didn't have to be anything special yourself. You just had to have a job and not put hands on her. And that was it. Now it's completely different, where, you have girls who come from not the best of places. Like, they come from certain places like poverty, like places where there might be a lot of poverty, or, let's basically, a guy who is similar to them can no longer attract them, because now, as a result of the internet, as a result of social media, they can broadcast themselves, and a plain Jane can land an NBA player. When I say land an NBA player, I don't mean that she's going to get an NBA player who wants to marry her and make her his wife. No, 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 no. She can find an NBA player who may want to be physically intimate with her, or an athlete, or any of these higher value guys. But these men are not actually interested in them. These men don't actually want to These men don't actually want to have a serious relationship. They're basically just, you know, gonna be physically intimate and then they're gonna be out. It's crazy. I've seen like videos from these women who say things like, I've dated athletes, and I'm thinking to myself, bro, you weren't dating these athletes. Where did you go? Did they take you on? Did you go to a restaurant? We had our date at his hotel room. Okay. Oh, so not his house. No, it was it's a lovely, beautiful hotel. Really? Okay. Did you eat anything? We were not really that hungry. Okay. Uh-huh. And so what exactly did you do? Did you go anywhere in the hotel? Did you walk around? Oh, we spent most of our time in the room. Okay. Did, uh, did you even watch Netflix? We didn't really have much time for that. In other words, it was just a hookup. Absolutely not. It was special. Did you see him more than once? Actually, I did. Did you go out the second time? No, it was at the hotel again. Actually, in fact, it was a motel this time. Oh, so he took you to a motel the second time. It was a lovely motel. It was a lovely motel. They don't realize that these dudes are not even interested in them. These dudes are just trying to, basically be intimate and then get the heck out when they're done. That's it. That's it. These dudes are not serious. They're not serious about a relationship. They're not serious about any of that. And it's just crazy. It's like these people are living in a state of utter delusion. They don't get it. Like these men don't want you. These men do not want to be in a relationship with you. And now, because of the crazy demands that they are putting out there, the average man no longer wants to be in a relationship. The average man is now waking up and realizing the juice is not the worth the squeeze, and it was never worth the squeeze. Throwing away your entire life for someone who will never love you. She will never love you. Y'all remember that? I've said it plenty of times. She will never love you. Guys, I want to talk to you about something important. How cryptocurrency is giving us the chance to reclaim what was taken from us. Okay? Because it's so important to really understand that. What does freedom mean to you? Is it breaking free from the never-ending cycle of inflation, debt, and financial stress? Is it escaping a system where the government and banks control your money while the value of that money keeps falling? That's the power of cryptocurrency. It's not just about making money, it's about reclaiming freedom. Freedom from state-controlled cash, freedom from from failing banks, freedom to build a life where you call the shots. At Angry's Crypto Academy, we're not here to just teach crypto. We're here to help you take your power back. We'll show you how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. We alert you to new trends before the masses catch on, helping you profit ahead of the curve. Speaking of opportunities, have you heard about the next wave of meme coins? These aren't just jokes, they're wealth generators. In the Academy, we reveal 5 meme coins that have the potential to turn small investments into life-changing gains. We break down their technology communities and why they still have massive room for growth. These aren't just coins, they're tickets to freedom. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The economy is crumbling, banks are failing, and those who aren't prepared will be left with nothing. Crypto is your way out. It's your way to protect your family, secure your future, and thrive while others are struggling. If you're ready to take back control and claim your freedom, check out Angry's Crypto Academy now. The link is in the description. Don't wait. Freedom doesn't wait. Guys, you need to wake up and realize that we are heading towards a major decline right now. And a lot of guys are finally waking up and saying, you know what? I'm not going to play this game. I'm not going to risk my life. I'm not going to risk my future. I'm not going to risk everything for someone who will never love me, will never appreciate me, and demands the entire world of me. And in return, I get their presence. You have a lot of average individuals, average ladies who are now saying that they're 10s and they want an NBA player. He has to be 6'6". And bro, what do you bring to the table? It's not worth the stress. Guys, a lot of men are now learning their lessons because Uncle Angry red pilled them. You stay your butt at home. These little boys have to be out here and they need to know what the future holds for them. If they go messing around when they get older with girls, like no. listen here, little boy. We love PlayStation too. We love video games too. But when you go and you mess around, you're not going to be able to enjoy those. At 50 and 60, we still like 40, 50, 60. We still like our video games. We still like to play. We still like anime. That stuff doesn't go away. But because we were wasting our time trying to build ourselves into something that would attract a woman so that we can have children, we threw away so much of our lives. Don't make the same mistakes. Thoroughly enjoy your lives. Focus on the things that you actually enjoy. Create value for yourself. Work on your mind, work on your body, work on your finances. Okay? And hold on very tightly to your hobbies. Guys, I struggle. For me, I get more enjoyment buying games than I do playing games these days. It's unfortunate. I'm just not as I can't even say I don't want to even use the words good. I don't even want to say just not as good as I was at games before. I'm not. But it's like I just don't have the mental I don't have the mental focus to focus on games the way I used to. I love games. I have hundreds of them. I constantly buy more. I have a new gaming laptop. I just upgraded the RAM on it. I have 90 guys. Picked up. I got my what do you call this thing? I got the Asus Strix. It's absolutely incredible. I picked up the Asus Strix. It has nine. It came with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and it was 60 came with 16 gigabytes of RAM and a 1 terabyte SSD. And of course, what I did was I just went and I got the exact same brand of RAM and SSDs, but I was able to get them on, thank God, because it was like Black Friday and all Black Friday month. So I was able to get 96 gigabytes of RAM and a 4 terabyte SSD. So I stuck a 4 terabyte SSD into it. Once it came, screwed it off. I had to get some new tools, screwed it off, put in the new SSD, put in the new RAM. Now I have 96 gigabytes of RAM in there. I have 96 gigabytes of RAM. I have a 4 terabyte SSD in there on top of the 1 terabyte that it came with. And this thing is a beast, and it has a 4070 processor. I am just absolutely blown away. The screen is a 240 hertz display, QHD. Someone in the comments was like, get a Strix. I actually had bought another one before. I bought a Zephyrus, and it was a total piece of crap. It crashed on me. It broke. It was just terrible. I had to return it, and then I ended up like, oh gosh, let me try the Strix, because I was worried about the keyboard, and I ended up getting this amazing deal off Amazon. And because I waited for the price to come down, I ended up getting it for like $1,600. I was so grateful for that, because this is a $2,000 laptop, and then I upgraded all of it, so now it's a $3,000 laptop, and it's just absolutely blown me away. And I play games. I play my games on it, but I can't play as much as I want to. All right. And I picked up a lot of games during the whole Black Friday sale. And Cyber Monday. I picked up like, oh Jesus, I even picked up some today. I picked up a lot of games for Nintendo Switch as well, because Hell on Earth is coming. That's something that we need to understand. Hell on Earth is coming with Trump's coming back into office. It's going to be insane, y'all. It's no game. It's going to be insane. When Trump comes back into office, it's going to be insane. With the tariffs and everything, guys, we are heading for famine. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. We are heading for famine, fam. Famine. All right? It's going to be bad out there, y'all. Bad. People will not be able to get food, a lot of things. And forget about your video games. Forget a lot. Guys, let me tell you how I've been preparing, okay? Picked up a new stove that allows you to cook with propane, okay? Pick that bad boy up. Picked up a generator. Yes, I picked up a generator and a solar panel, okay? So you can charge it, and you can charge it using plugging it into the wall, so you can charge it that way, but you can also charge it with solar electricity. Yeah, I picked up a solar panel, bro, and one that I could even put in the window. I'm not playing games. We all know it's going to be chaos. Okay, and these people are mentally these are mentally unhinged people out right now. The people on the left, if you are on the left, you are far left. Everyone on the left right now is far left. If you are not far left, then you are on the right. If you have any semblance of sense, common sense, and reasoning, you are on the right. Okay, because those people are crazy as hell. They have lost their damn minds, guys. I'm seeing it in my comments right now. Even in my comments, like after what happened with Hunter Biden, him getting that pardon, I've got black guys and Hispanic guys in the comments. I've got people. I've got especially a lot of blacks and Hispanics who are furious over that because they're saying that if my Hispanic butt did even like one of the things that Hunter did, I would be in prison for decades. You got black guys out there like we're getting put in prison. We're gonna send to jail, prison. You know, right? The shoe over a little bit of weed, selling a little bit of weed, and Hunter was out there smoking his crack cocaine. All right, out there with guns, purchasing guns illegally, taxes, not paying his taxes. That's like owes the IRS like what 3 mil, like anywhere between like $1 million, $3 million, buying hookers, taking pictures with hookers, making videos with hookers. No. Selling access to his father to foreign countries. Bro, who the hell is this person? This is one bad dude. Holy cow. This is one bad dude. And then these are only the things that we know about. His father pardoned him for crimes committed against the United States, committed between the years of January 1st, 2014 and December 1st, 2024, meaning that almost 11 years. He pardoned him for almost 11 years of crimes that he did commit, knowing that we know he committed and that he may have that we don't know that he may have committed, but we don't know about. But his daddy probably knows. Holy cow. Holy cow. It's going to be real bad out there, y'all. A lot of y'all, some of y'all still worrying about relationships. Forget about that, guys. Forget about that. You should be worrying about your money. Be worrying about getting your money up. You should be investing in crypto, guys. Crypto is freedom. It's about freedom, guys. It's about getting away from this system that wants to turn you into a slave. This system does not like you. It does not care about you, guys. Right now, I'm working my butt off because I'm trying to get everything set up for Rumble. Because I'm getting ready to listen to me. I made fun of Rumble. I said I don't want to go to Rumble. I'm tired, man. Let's get ready to Rumble. Let's get ready to Rumble. Because I'm being suppressed on this platform. I know I'm being suppressed. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of the BS. It's like I am tired of the garbage. But thank God, like, guys, this is the thing. Like, I'm going to be creating I'm going to be posting all of this stuff in the clubhouse, because there's a crypto academy and there's a clubhouse. But I'm going to be focusing heavily on building up your business in the clubhouse, building your business, building your brand. And I'm going to have a separate content creation website for you guys. Just like we have the academy, we're going to have a separate academy for content creation. And then of course the clubhouse, that's for building your business, building up your brand and all of that stuff, because we need to focus on that. You need to be focusing on how to get your money, how to do these things, guys. You do not seem to understand just how much opportunity there is right now. You don't need to make a lot of money to survive right now. Many of you would be happy if, guys, imagine if you had a solid income, a stable income where you knew you'd make $2,000 every single month. Right? That's just like the bare minimum. We're just scratching the surface. But I'm saying, for example, you knew for a fact that every month you'd be pulling $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000. And that is a specific amount of money that you don't have to worry that anyone's going to take away from. You basically have clients and customers, and you just have to make sure that you're actively working. Guys, this is the type of thing that you should be working towards. I'm just being honest with you. That's the type of thing you should be working towards. Not people pleasing, that's for sure. None of us should be out here people pleasing. Because we are heading for a massive depression. And guys, it's going to hurt. If you look at what's out there right now, you have videos of women who are basically saying that they don't want any more, they don't need any more feminism, they don't want any more feminism, they have enough rights. And guys, these are the same women that are saying that women should be banned from doing manual labor. Basically, they've turned us into their slaves. Okay? I said years ago, women would say feminism got us everything that we wanted. Now let's fight for one another. Let's fight it together. I told you they were going to say this because they were going to get to the point where now they're facing the consequences of it. And they're going to do everything to avoid the consequences, while keeping all of the spoils, all of the spoils that they got. So they were happy when the feminists were winning all of these battles and were getting all of these things for them. But now they're beginning to see a role reversal. Now they're beginning to see things like the X-Men stepping in and saying, "Sis, move over. I need to put on my makeup." Okay? They're seeing the X-Men step in and say, "Nah, sis, listen to me. You can't have these sports all to yourself, all right? We're gonna share this, okay?" You've got the pioneers stepping in and stepping into the ring, stepping into women's sports and saying, "Listen, sis, it's me and you. It's me and you." All right? J.K. Rowling is not right. She is absolutely not right. Okay? It's about equality and humanity. And as long as all you have to do is identify, I'm a woman. Hear me roar. Me and you. This is how it is. So now these women are like, no, 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 no. You can't strip this away from me. Nah, bro. I already have it. Okay. Listen to me. It's equal competition. They're like, bro, we're not even one and the same. They're like, listen to me. That's discrimination. All right. I'll sue you for that. That's why they voted for Donald Trump. Most of these women, a lot of the women who voted for Trump are feminist. I know, because they've been in my comment section letting me know they are feminists, but they voted for Trump and they don't like him. They even call him a pig. They say they don't like him. But they voted for him out of self-preservation because they were beginning to lose everything. All right, all of the ill-gotten gains. There is nothing left for men in Western society. There is nothing for us here, all right, other than getting our money. America is no longer a country. America is a federal corporation. All of these cities that are around us, they are incorporated. They can go bankrupt, and they are going to go bankrupt, guys. When Trump starts cutting the fat, when Elon starts cutting the fat and all of this, him and Vivek, it's over. Vivek Ramaswamy, it's over. These cities have only been propped up for so long. They're not going to get any federal bailouts. Because think about this. If these cities are federal corporations and they operate as federal corporations and they were selling toxic junk bonds, they can go bankrupt. But, if the state steps in to bail them out, theoretically speaking, these cities would end up losing their freedom. They wouldn't just get money like that. All right. Like the banks, a lot of these banks, guys, there's not going to be a big bailout. All right. There was like somewhere between $500 billion and $1 trillion in bailouts given to Bank of America and Chase and JP Morgan. All of these banks took bailouts during the 2008 recession, 2007 recession, Great Recession. It's not going to happen It's not going to happen this time. They're going to get broken up. 100%. There are going to be major growing pains. They're going to hurt. There's no one coming to save them. Those banks are going to get broken up. A lot of people are not going to have access to money for quite some time. Even when they may get access back to some of their money little by little, but they're not going to get access back to all of their money. It might even take years, because when these banks collapse, Trump's not going to rescue them. He's not going to rescue them. He's going to let them die. And the people who are going to survive and thrive are going to be the ones who actually have cryptocurrency. Let me ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy, to teach you everything you need to know about crypto so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living, Plus, we alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom, it's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The link's in the description. Go check it out now.
我说一下我现在的真实感受。
I am now 35 years old, unmarried, without a house, a job, and without money. Let me share my true feelings. I have realized that no matter whether it is people around you or strangers, once they know that at 35 you are still unmarried and have no achievements, they instantly label you as a failure. I have noticed that no matter how much respect others show you in the previous moment, once they learn your age and current situation, that respect quickly fades, replaced by indifference and disdain. I want to say that 35 years old is actually a conservative estimate, because many people consider 30 to be a watershed. If you are not married and have not established a career by 30, you are almost looked down upon by society. And from 30 to 35, the situation only worsens. More and more people will form opinions about you, and even start to despise you. Once you pass 35, nearly everyone around you looks at you with disdain, as if you are a symbol of failure. The worst part is that you will become a negative example for others to educate their children. If someone's family has a child who is not doing well or is unmarried, they will use you as a warning, telling their kids not to end up like you. Your dignity and self-respect will almost be completely destroyed, and the only respect you might get will be from strangers, which means nothing to you. What's even worse is that once people around you know about your situation, they will start pointing fingers at you and even order you to do all sorts of things, especially in rural areas. You will often be treated with disrespect and made to feel like a tool that people command around. You will always be looked down upon, no matter what you do, as if you are a useless tool, never worthy of attention. If you refuse to do what others ask, they will criticize you, saying you are incompetent and even call you bad-tempered. This situation will continue, and your condition will only worsen, eventually being seen as rotten wood that cannot be carved, as if your fate is unchangeable. Therefore, I want to tell everyone, especially those over 30, that if you leave your hometown, no matter where you go, you should avoid going back. I now almost never go back to my hometown because every time I do, I am treated with contempt. Many people believe that marriage is not important and will never marry, thinking that marriage is just trouble. Actually, I agree with this idea to some extent. But if you are still unmarried, you must at least be successful in your career, so you have some money and a career to salvage some face. If you have nothing and there are family gatherings, you better not attend. If you do, you will be seen as a joke.
And, I don't blame him for this perspective, all right? Because he does adhere to the notion that there's no reason to get married. But just because you're not married doesn't mean you should be sitting around doing absolutely nothing. You should be working on yourself, working on your body, working on your mind, working on your finances, investing. Guys, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. All right? The boomers stole our futures, guys, but we will steal their pensions. Let me talk to you about this again, guys, about how cryptocurrency is giving us the chance to reclaim what was taken from us. Let's face it, the boomer generation built a system that works for them, not for us. They exploited resources, inflated housing prices, and left us drowning in student debt and stagnant wages. They stole our futures. But here's the thing. Crypto gives us the opportunity to level the playing field with these bad apples. It's the great equalizer. While the boomers are still clinging to their crumbling systems, banks, pensions, centralized control. We have something they don't understand. We've grown up in the digital age. We know the markets better, and we understand the freedom that cryptocurrency offers. They might have stolen our futures, but we are about to steal their pensions. Think about it. As the financial world shifts, boomers are rushing into crypto, desperate to preserve their wealth. The government itself, under Trump, is rumored. Well, then it's not rumored. He's already said it that he's going to be purchasing 1 million bitcoins. That's or $1 trillion in crypto. That's a massive shift of wealth on the horizon, and it's a great chance for us to take control. Crypto isn't just about making money, it's about freedom. Freedom from the banks that dictate what you can and can't do with your money. Freedom from inflation eating away at your savings. Freedom from the uncertainty of a system designed to keep us trapped. Crypto offers financial independence, and that's what scares the establishment the most. This isn't about just a movement, it's a revolution, and revolutions are won by those who understand the tools of change, guys. With crypto, we have the chance to reallocate wealth from a system that failed us to one that works for us. It's a once in a generation opportunity. The question is, are you ready to claim your freedom? Are you ready to take back control? The choice is yours. Let's stop playing by their rules and start building a future that belongs to us. If you're ready to take back control and claim your freedom, check out Angry's Crypto Academy now. The link is in the description. Don't wait. Freedom doesn't wait. What do you guys think regarding all of this? 90% of men are avoiding dating and marriage because they see there is no value or no utility in it. Let me know your thoughts and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.